This is the perfect image that I found to depict a journey of a tranquil heart. And honestly, it's my deepest heartfelt prayer for all of us that we can be at peace and stay connected to the light and keep our hearts open no matter what life presents us. So thank you for the blessings and transformations of our hearts this weekend. So this woman here is, not fighting. She's simply being. She's in her power, connected, integrated with compassion, setting a boundary. And the shark represents anything that we have fear around or anything that pulls us off course. It can be small or big. It can be terrifying or simple, joyful or painful. The reality is that we have many sharks to face in our lives because this is what we signed up for, to do growth as a spirit and a human body. And if we could understand that nothing evolves without pressure, like the mud for the lotus flower, we might not resist as much or desire a different reality or outcome. We might be able to stay more with what is and go inward to heal. So this quote says, creation itself is only possible through pressure. If you realize that pressure is part of the experience, you would accept life as it is. So a tranquil heart asks us to go beyond what we believe is innate to our nature and step into the unknown and trust, to make friends with that which we fear. It's asking us to be open to the possibility of change, to believe it is possible to change our deepest patterns and habits, our neurology, our emotions. It is possible to heal the pain we carry in our hearts. It's asking us to step outside all the stories that the mind wants us to believe and step outside all the neurology that the body wants us to feel, because there's so much inside us that wants us to stay put and be stuck. But it's not because we don't want to grow or don't see the value in growth. It's just because we often fear what we'll lose, because we're attached to the comfort of separation. Because, as Padre was just saying, isn't it easier to put the focus or the blame on someone or something outside of us rather than sit with what is inside and heal that? It's so easy and quick for us to jump to, this happened because of this person or this situation, or I'm upset because of that, or, all of these things. All of the ways that we do that, that's separation. And we do it all the time in little ways, just like Angelica was sharing with the dog, we have it pop up all the time. And so this is what the mind wants us to believe is real, but it's not our natural nature. Our natural nature is to move from separation into oneness. And in order to do this, we have to believe in the light beyond the dark, that no matter what the situation, no matter how terrifying, how atrocious, how dark, that we can be in peace in ourselves and we can face the sharks in front of us with gratitude and ease. And this journey, this healing journey, is where the internal conflict dissolves and the inner war stops and we become integrated. So it doesn't mean that there won't be challenges. It means that the perception of it all changes and that there's no struggle with life anymore, because the perceived problem or the conflict is not, there's no conflict in us, so we don't perceive that outside of us. And this is the true tranquility of a heart. And it's possible for all of us to experience and attain. So kind of what Padre was just asking too, what are you ready to be at peace with in yourself? What are you ready to let go of? When will you put down the resentments, the pointing finger, the frustrations, the lack of trust? What will it take for you to open your heart and believe the light beyond the dark? And this is, I like what Bhagavan says here, embracing yourself as you are is the first and the last step. You must be who you are. What you should be is not important. Whoever you are unique. The universe has made you like that. God has made you like that. Why do you disturb his work? To surrender to God is to be yourself. To surrender to God is to be yourself. This bond is so personal and intimate. Only you know and experience this version of God because it is your God and your divine. It's not what someone tells you or an image someone has drawn for you. It is your real experience of God and how that presence supports you and is with you every moment. It's not outside you, it's inside you. And the more that we embrace the personal nature of this relationship, the deeper the bond grows. And it's so precious and only for you. So take a moment to just feel your bond with your divine. I'm going to show some images that might inspire your connection, but allow the presence to fill your inner being and then expand out of you, with you as you. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living that light. I am divine light. I am divine light. I am one with God. I am one with love. I am one with God. I am one with love. And every time you think a loving thought, you literally bless all realms of creation. So thank you to the inner divine in me. Thank you to the God that dwells inside me. Thank you for all these transformations, this healing, these blessings. Thank you for helping us access this freedom. Thank you for this freedom. Amen.